What's up? I know you watched the last episode of Baddies. I know you watching the finals and all that. Like, I know that's what you was doing. God is good. He woke us up. Guys, had a really productive day today. I did a lot of things that I needed to get done. Like I said, I've been trying to be consistent at starting it. My day looked a little different, but I feel like it was very productive. It's 2 o'clock and I got most of everything that I needed to get done, which I'm excited about. So here we are, we getting into the video. This is June 2nd. Like, we gonna grind, bro. I told y'all we gonna grind it out, but we gonna grind because we gotta get in there, and all we need is our foot in the door. And once we get our foot in the door, we good. Like, I'm telling y'all, once my foot is in the door, I'm talking about in it. No, seriously though. And the first question, the first question is, where did you grow up and how did it shape who you are? It's a very good question, I'm not gonna lie. I grew up in Dallas. Like, I'm from Dallas through and through. I'm from Texas through and through. I grew up in a lot of different areas of Dallas. What I can say is they all shaped me, like, who I am today. I feel like the reason I'm humble is because of the way that, like, my mom instilled good values in me and all that stuff. And, like, I'm just so grateful to be in the position I am today because, you know, if you know, you know. The next question was, did I quit basketball? And to answer y'all's question, no, I didn't quit basketball. I was in my senior year this year. If those of you don't know, like, this is my senior year this year, and I got injured. I tore my labrum in my shoulder, and I tried to play through it, but I mean, I couldn't keep playing through it because it hurt. Like, yeah, it was hurting, y'all. That was a different type of pain, but it was hurting. And I just decided that I gotta get surgery because, you know, this is my body. Like, no matter how long I'm gonna play basketball or be an athlete for, like, it matters, you know. The outcome of the situation matters, and the only didn't keep playing because it was just gonna hurt even more. So no, I didn't quit. I got hurt, and that was unfortunately my senior year. I got hurt like middle of the year, I would say. Middle of the year, yeah, I got hurt in the middle of the year, and I just kind of played throughout. And, like, y'all, I was trying. My body was tired. I was in college for 6 years, and if you know, you know. Like, as a college athlete, bro, that's tough. Like, that's tough on your body. So no, I didn't quit basketball. I'm hoping to include basketball within my content and within YouTube and stuff like that. But, like, I know that there will probably be some opportunities out there for me. So basketball is not still true to it. I just, you know, we're just going through a little bit, and we got to go through a little bit to get to where we want to be ultimately. So that was a great question, though. I really appreciate that question. Yee. So the next question is the neck question, y'all. I get on this camera and I start tweaking. Dang. What motivates you to keep going hard on days where you felt like you couldn't go as an athlete? What motivated me was bigger than me. Going to college, like, I've only know like a few other people, maybe a couple other people in my family that have gone to college, but, like, I feel like I'm the only one that has gone to college, like, gone off to college somewhere and played sports. And I just feel like I was paving the way for, like, the younger kids in my family. Like, that was my responsibility to keep going. Like, no matter what was going on in my head, y'all, because it's been, like, so many days where I just wanted to just give up or not give my best or something like that. But I always remember. So I try to keep that in mind. Situations happen, like, kind of shape my perspective on things now. What motivated me was, like, knowing that, like, it was bigger than me. Like, it's not about me. It's, you know, if I can accomplish this, then so many different people, like, I'm planting seeds. That's what I was, like, planting seeds. Like, it's not me just going off to college and playing with it. No, like, I'm planting seeds. I got degrees. Like, I did well for myself, and I feel like I like represented my family name well. Like, I represented myself well. I represented my mom well. Like, everything that I worked for and everything that I dreamed of as a kid, I accomplished. And now we're working on another dream, which is YouTube. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm a little I like the yap just a tad bit. I like the yap just a tad bit. But how did you get recruited or decide to play your sport in college? Well, I played basketball literally my entire life. Since I was in 3rd grade, I played basketball. At first, I was a cheerleader. At first, I did I was like the most creative kid ever. Like, I was a dope kid. I'm writing poems. I was journaling like every day, doing different raps. And that's when I knew it'd be something of art, like, because I think of myself as art. And if you don't, like, I feel like you should, because it's a way of life. But putting my ideas down on paper and seeing my ideas come to life, like, I was that type of kid. So after I played basketball. Like, basketball is like my focus. And like, y'all, when I touched the basketball, like the first time I ever touched the ball, it was just something. I'm like, yeah, no, basketball chose me. I feel like basketball chose me at a very, very young age. I played it. I knew that it was a way for me to like go to college for free. So I decided I was going to do that. And then I started to kind of get offers and like notices and stuff. And I was just like, oh, okay, like, okay, I'm pretty good at it. You know, like, I feel like you don't really know how good you are. I never really knew how good I was. Like, I never really knew how talented I was at a young age. I didn't understand. But like now, knowing everything I knew, boy, if I could go back, I'd be killing. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But that's neither here nor there, because we still got time. Oh, how did I get recruited? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I started at the University of North Texas, right? I transferred to the University of Texas at El Paso, right? UTEP, right? Conference USA, woo! Then I transferred to Texas Tech, right? When I transferred to Texas Tech, I got hurt. I tore my labrum. Oh. When I got to Texas Tech, I tore my Achilles. So when I tore my Achilles, I was out for the year. It was a sad year. And then I transferred again to Arizona State. They called me on the phone. On your visits, the recruiting process, you talk to coaches. Like, my first coach, I built like a relationship with her. So I already knew her coming into college. That's why I stayed at her school for 3 years. I stayed at the school for 3 years. And then after that, it was like I went one. Like, it doesn't matter. I graduated. That was my journey and my path. And I thank God for putting me through that, because I feel like it gave me everything I needed to know, literally, to move forward in life. Those experiences taught me so much. All my college experiences taught me so much about life. How did I balance school, sports, and my mental health? Mental health for me is like really, really big. Like, I'm huge. I'm like a huge advocate of mental health. Trying to take care of yourself and understanding ways to take care of yourself. That's why I say I was journaling since a young kid. Like, I started that at a very, very young age. That was a habit that I brought with from middle school to high school to college. Like, I did that for that long, and it just kind of stuck with me. So that's one thing that kept me sane. Like, I have 1,000, I'm telling y'all, I could go journal for journal. I got journals everywhere around this room. Journal for journal, literally. And it's some good stuff in there, and it's a whole lot of bad stuff in there, but those are all of those things is just things that I've experienced, in college. And I wouldn't lie to nobody and say college was like the prettiest thing. Like, I struggled a lot, especially in the beginning. And then, once, certain things start to happen, I feel like if you don't handle or take care of like past traumas, they're going to keep coming back in different forms until you take care of them. And I feel like I dealt with that a lot. So I would say, yes, mental health. You have to focus on your mental health. Focus on your mental health. Just make that a priority for yourself. Make mental health a priority for yourself. And I was able to balance that because it mattered to me. Like, who I was as a person, it mattered to me. So if you ever need help, like, ask for help. A lot of people don't necessarily want to do it, but I feel like if you're ever in a situation like, you gotta ask for help, or you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm tell y'all that right now. You gotta do what you gotta do. Ask for help. Don't ever be scared to ask for help. In college, they have so many different resources and so many different things that you can learn about yourself and know. All you have to do is just ask, and all you have to do is just talk to people, even if you don't necessarily want to talk to people. Now we're moving on to the next segment. What inspired me to start my YouTube channel? y'all, like I said, these journals back here, bruh, I have so many different notes like in these journals from all the way from 2020 or 2021. But I got notes on notes on notes on notes on notes in my phone. I got journals in this thing right here down there, just everywhere. And I always watched YouTube. Like I watch YouTube like I watch like people watch TV. And you watch people talk about their life and stuff like that, or you watch basketball vlogs. Or I just felt like it was the right time for me to start. Honestly, it wasn't the right time. It's not the right time for me to start, and I never really knew that. I'm like, it's never gonna be a perfect time, so I just uploaded a video. I edited a video, and I like really told myself I'm going to post a video. And I posted the video. I just always wanted to do YouTube, bro. I always wanted to be a YouTuber, man. Like I always wanted to sit up with my camera and do YouTube, like talk to the camera, bruh. I don't know why, and it's crazy because I'm an introvert. Like I'm 100%, 1,000% an introvert. It's okay to be creative. Like it's okay for me to put my ideas out, and you know it's okay. Like, and I was confident in that. I was like, let me just go for it. Like, you know, it's my time, so I'm gonna go. Like if I feel like it's my time, I'm going. And I feel like God, I feel like He's moving. And I think that He literally had His hands all over this. Like He literally had His hands all over this plan, because I wouldn't have got it without Him. Like He set these ideas and stuff in my mind a long time ago, and He was like, hey, you think about it all the time. You know you want to do it. You know you want to do it. You know you want to do it. And I like, that light bulb went off. And June 1st, I was like, yeah, boom, which is yesterday. I'm gonna put my vlog out. So when I put my vlog out, I'm gonna just put another video and we're gonna keep going. Like we're just gonna run it up, bro. We're gonna inspire people to chase a dream. Even if you already achieved a dream. Like I said, my first dream was like college, like going to college and being an athlete and, you know, stuff like that. Like that was exciting for me. So now we moving on, we transitioning, like the grind doesn't stop. I'm just grinding for something completely different now, you know? You gotta be passionate. Like you gotta really want to do it in order to do it. If you don't want to do it, then you're not gonna put your all into it. Okay. If you don't want to do it, you're not gonna put your all into it. Like, but that's facts though, in real life. So, in the real way. What kind of content did I originally plan on posting? I plan on posting vlog, lifestyle vlog, family content. So a lot of, like I watch a plethora. Like big YouTubers, I watch small YouTubers. Like I don't even care. I watch everything on YouTube. My vlogs to be like real vlogs. I didn't want them to be, you know, fake or cap, like stuff that I'm not doing, or I don't really do that stuff for real. You know, but I kind of wanted to explore it as well with you guys. That's why I started the journey right now in Tempe, Arizona, because y'all know I'm not from Arizona. No offense to the people that's from Arizona, but I'm not from here. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm from Texas. So yeah, man, you know, one of them ones, man. Somebody said, what advice would you give your younger self about identity? I would give my younger self a lot of advice. You've always stayed true to yourself. Like no matter what, you've always done that. But I would encourage like myself at a young age to be creative in my identity. Like express who I am. Don't hide or don't shy away from it. Because like I said, y'all, I'm an introvert. I don't really like too much attention. Like I'm just like, ugh, sometimes. I'm working on that. So that's something that I'm working on. We're not going to be that way forever. I'm going to tell you that. But we do have a introvert and we have an extrovert side. It's just like, I got to get around the right people. And when I'm around the right people, I turn up. If you my dog, you know, like, you my dog, know. My next question is, what's the biggest lesson life keeps trying to teach you? Dang. So the biggest lesson that life keeps trying to teach me is to stay liquid. Staying liquid is kind of weird for me to say. I watched this show called SWAT. So for me, staying liquid means to be flexible, adaptable to changing circumstances. It's about being ready for whatever comes next, both mentally and physically. The phrase fill the gaps is often used in tandem with stay liquid. You gotta adapt to everything that's going on. No matter what, you gotta stay liquid. Stay liquid, girl. Fill the gaps. Fill the gaps. Stay liquid. It is what it is. It is exactly what it sounds like. You feel me? You feel me? But next question is, what habits are you trying to break? The habits that I'm trying to break right now, currently, I feel like I'm really, really doing a really good job is waking up around like 5 to like 7 in the morning. And then like getting out of the bed. And I'm trying to do that because like most of the people that you know that are successful, they get up around that time of the day. You get up early, you get so much done. It's 2 o'clock and I'm recording a video for YouTube, but I've done the things that I needed to do for the day. So like the rest of the day is just me chilling, which is, I'm excited, you know? It's fun, man, when you get up in the morning and you can just get stuff done. Like I feel like I've been more productive that way. I've just been able to get more. I feel healthier in the sense, like I feel healthier. I feel lighter. Bro, I just feel good. I just feel good. Yeah, I be drinking out the mason jars because the water just hit different. Like the water hit different. And I be drinking that spring water. I ain't no Saratoga. No, just playing. We ain't carried away. I was in a movie, I think, we just give y'all a genre, okay? So if we was to go like, and I know y'all ain't asked all this, but if we was to go like a music movie, like music, me and Cadillac Records, I'm playing Beyonce, cool. So if we was to go like action movies, to go action, I would have to be in the show, and we would go Power. I'm going in Power, you know, I'm going Power Force, what's the Shy, all them shows like that. That's what I'm in. Like I like them type of shows. That's what I would be in. Really killing it, bro. Moving on, man. My next question. Ooh, whoa, y'all was actually some crazy stuff though. I'm not even gonna lie. People be wild on Instagram. It's a good one. How do you show up for yourself on hard days? Ooh, bless you. To be honest, man, I wake up in the morning, bro, and I just pray. Sometimes that's all you gotta do, especially on the days you don't feel like showing up. Those are the days that I feel like you should show up for yourself even more. And I told y'all my perspective was not, I was not this optimistic a couple months ago. So I'm trying to break, you know, habits or whatever. I would say on the days that you really don't want to show up for yourself, those are the days that you show up for yourself the most. And that's the advice that I could give on that. Just show up regardless. Because if God wake you up, he woke you up for a reason. And you may not know, but you have to show up for yourself on that day. He woke you up and somebody else didn't wake up. So I just feel like you just think about it in that way. And that's how you show up. Because you got to show up, man. If you got kids, I don't got no kids or nothing. But like you got kids, you got bills and stuff, you got to show up. Y'all, I can't see. I know I don't know. I got 20/20, but I may not have 20/20. Were you raised in a supportive or strict environment? Y'all try to hit T. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. My mom was real. I love my mom because like, I didn't grow up in no strict household. I just never was the type of person that I was a good kid, but I was bad at the same time. I was like getting good grades, but like, I had bad behavior. So I was getting in trouble, but like my mom would like, she took basketball away from me. And that's what I love the most. So if I want to act right, if I act right, I mean, I got to keep that and I got to play in games, or I didn't get to miss stuff, or I got to do stuff. So it was cool. Like, I feel like we had a cool environment. I think from my perspective, we had a dope environment to live and grow up in. Like, I come from a loving family, a loving mother. So our household was real smooth. My family in general are some really sweet people, and I said y'all gonna get to meet them in some vlogs when I go back home. I go home for a long time, but y'all just gonna enjoy me for right now. Everybody coming to America, yeah. All right, so my last and final questions are about Arizona State University. And to be completely honest, y'all, I feel like Arizona State is not real. I don't think Arizona State is real, bruh. I'm gonna keep it a bean and a buck with y'all. I don't think that Arizona State was real. Arizona State was a lot, man. Arizona State was a lot. But the people here, and let's just exclude basketball. Let's exclude basketball. Exclude basketball. I met some really nice people, and like people now that are, you know, trying to help in whatever career path or whatever I try to do. So I met some really dope people. I had to go out and do that by myself. I had to go do a lot of stuff by myself, you know. Arizona State was cool. My apartment nice. I'm still here. I'm still, you know, it was a cool. I love the school. Like I really do love this school. I just wish that our basketball team was like a little bit better in my last year. That's all I thought. I wish that everything was a little different. I wish if I could go back and change a couple things, I would change and tweak a whole lot. Seriously. And that's not, needless to say, I don't regret anything, because I feel like every experience God put you through for a reason. I feel like I was here for a reason, you know. So whatever that reason is, I still don't know yet. But whatever that reason was, I didn't enjoy basketball. I didn't enjoy my last year of basketball. I really didn't. I'm just keeping it big in the book. Like I said, we not lying. This is my channel. I told y'all, this is my channel, bruh. This is my channel. If you want to go listen to somebody lie to you, go watch Baddies. I told y'all, go watch Baddies and go watch the script. But this ain't no script. This is real raw. I'm telling you, this is real raw. But I just didn't like that piece of it. To be honest, I didn't like that part of it. It happens to the best of us. It really does. But I appreciate that question, because I really do got a lot to get off my chest, but it's not worth it, because I know God got me, bro. I know God is moving, and he working in a different direction. And I feel like everything that I told y'all that happened, or all the stuff that happened here, like a lot of stuff that, you know, other people didn't deserve, and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, it was just a lot of different stuff. Just nobody was deserving of anything that happened here at Arizona State. Like nobody deserved that. It was just too much, y'all. Too much. But shout out to them Sun Devils this year, though. Shout out to ASU women's basketball this year, for sure. For sure, for sure. What is something that you are unlearning right now? I feel like bad habits is what I'm unlearning. I'm figuring out new habits and developing new habits to take away the bad habits so that, you know, I can move. I'm just learning, bro, that time literally will pass. Like no matter how you feeling in a day, that time is gonna pass. It's gonna be a new 24. Like you wake up to a new 24. You wake up to a new 24. You wake up to a new 24. Like, I'm learning how to try to have better days. Like I'm really trying, you know. And sometimes it's hard, but I'm really learning how to do that, because I feel like if I'm enjoying every day of my life, or if I'm doing something that I genuinely want to do, like every day for the rest of my life, like I feel like I fulfill my purpose, or I fulfill God's purpose. I fulfill the way that he want me to be, or I'm walking in everything that he want me to be. So no matter what, like that's the goal in life. So no matter what I got, no matter what I don't have, whatever it is, like that's what it is. I'll be asking some questions, bro. Like you can ask ChatGPT or whoever. You can ask Chat to give you a literal guide to self growth. You can ask Chat to give you a self growth guide, and it will literally give you a self growth guide and things that you can do. And I feel like you want to take that stuff serious, but like at the end of the day, if it can help, it can help. Like self-improvement is like what who are you without self-improvement? Let's keep it a bean. Can't stay the same forever. I'm actually going to answer a few more. What qualities do you value most in your friends? So like I feel like my friends are people who add value to my life, like people who make me better, people who want me to be better, people who clap for me when I'm doing good, or people who clap for others when they do well. I love selfless people. Like I love people that are very considerate, and just know just how to move. Like I feel like I'm an introvert, and my personality isn't like I'm a very chill person, but I feel like I'm also very, very blunt. Like, you know, and some people don't like that, or some people don't respect that, or some people just don't like me in general. I just value like selflessness, like people that put other people first. Like, I love people that are very considerate in every single thing that they do, every aspect of their life. Like, and I'm not saying think of me 24/7, but just people that add value, people that love and are God-fearing. Like, I can have conversations with you, like open-minded people. Those are the qualities that I value in my friends. So what's a personal, okay, so the next question is, what's a personal goal you're working on right now? So a personal goal that I'm working on right now is to hit 1K. So if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed right now, please go subscribe right now, bro. I'll wait. If you have not, please subscribe though. Thank you, I appreciate that. Personal goal that I'm working on, yes, is the goal is to get monetized, but the goal is to inspire. Like, my whole YouTube journey, I just want to inspire people to go out and do whatever it is that they want to do. I just feel like that it's been weighing heavy on my, go get that dream. No matter how old you are, no matter how young you are, that whatever you feel like you want to do in life, like, go do it. No matter if it sounds crazy to this person or crazy to that person, like, it may sound crazy to them, but that may be a great idea to somebody else, or it may be like, I feel like whatever you want to be in life, like, you can be that. Do you like fashion? Do I like clothes? Bro, I love fashion and I love clothes. Like, one thing about it, when we get to where we want to be, we're gonna open up a P.O. box, and like, I'm literally gonna like wear people brand, wear people merch. Like, I just want to be that person, like, to help somebody else out. But I just love fashion. I love good clothes. Like, people that are creative, like, their creative process, you creating a plan for that you creating a plan that allows you to be like strategic, analytical, when you know exactly what you want. So I just think that is dope. I'm not even gonna lie, but I love fashion. I love clothes. I love it all. I really got fits. Like, I got fits. If nobody got no fit, I got fits. So I just feel like I should do that for y'all though. I really should do that for y'all. So see, we're wrapping today's video up. I'm finna get mad, I'm telling y'all. But we wrapping today's video up. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. I post notifications on if you haven't. And also, go watch my first vlog. Like, just go watch it, bro. It's free. Like, it's free. Without further ado, my guys. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, people. Without further ado. Nah, I'm signing out. I'll see y'all.